Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. This is Stephen Galindo, pastor of Alba Friends Church, coming at you with some more sacred wisdom, and I hope it finds you in good health, and that you're prospering even as your soul prospers. I'm asking you, if you would please, to share this with other people who may need it, especially if it ministers to you. But what I just read you is Matthew chapter 11, beginning in verse 28 and going through verse 30. And these are words of Jesus. He spoke them to his disciples and to some other people that were around him, but he may as well have been, saying them to us as well. There are a lot of people who struggle with anxiety and tension and fear and worry over some things they can't even control, and other things maybe they can control. But it eats away at them. It kills their appetite. It has them tossing and turning in their beds at night and pacing the floor and wringing their hands and wondering how things are going to go and what's going to happen and all this sort of thing. You weren't made to live that way. I got news for you. You were not designed to live in fear and in torment, and fear has torment. You were designed to live in peace, and you were designed to be brave and to overcome things that come up against you. I want to read his words to you again, because if you ever needed some anti-anxiety medication, this is it right here in Matthew 11, verse 28. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, those who are really heavily burdened with a variety of things. And he says, and I will give you rest. That's rest for your mind, your heart, rest for your soul. He says, if you'll take my yoke upon you and learn of me, you'll find that I am meek and I am lowly in heart. Jesus is a humble person. I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest for your souls. He's guaranteeing it. He's guaranteeing that you will escape anxiety and you'll find rest if you'll come to him. You have to come to him. You have to take his yoke upon you. In other words, he's got things that he's thinking about too, and you've got things you're thinking about. And what he's offering is an exchange. Give me your burdens, and I'll hand you my blessings. But you got to come to me and seek me out. And then he says in verse 30, my yoke, the things that I have planned for you to do, your mission in life is easy, and my burden is light. What I burden you with will end up being a blessing to you. Life will be easier for you if you're living your life in him and he's living his life through you than if you go on trying to live it the way you're living it now. I don't want you to live in anxiety, fear. I don't want you to be eaten up by tension or doubt or worry. I don't want you to be stressed out and concerned about all these kind of different things that may be happening around you. I want you to walk in peace. I want you to live in peace. I want you to enjoy your life, every moment of your life. And the way to do that is to get to Christ. Take his yoke upon you. Just tell him, I'm coming to you with my burdens, and I'm going to unload all my burdens on you. And in exchange for that, I'm going to receive your blessing and your love into my life. I tell you, there's no better way of living than that way of living. And if you want to find rest for your soul and sleep all night long, get rid of your fears and your drama and your circus and your theater and your anxiety, and live in peace with the Prince of Peace who wants to live inside you. That's some sacred wisdom. I'm Stephen Galindo, pastor Alba Friends Church in Alba, Missouri. Please share this with other folks on Facebook, and I will post it up to YouTube so you can share it with people from there. We're just here to bless you, minister to you, and I hope it did. Thank you.